Something that's a bit off the cuff, on the fly, in the moment. I do this live because please like, subscribe, and do all those button pushing things so that we can do this together. I do this live because it's cogent. We're about to jump into the largest collaboration of Metaverse projects ever, so far as we know, in the history, in our short history of Metaverse and 3D projects, 3D NFT projects coming together to experience spaces. And so today we're going to be jumping into the Metaverse, which we've covered on the show before, and they've just gotten better and better because they're artistically driven, and because they're artistically driven, they've given sort of this free license to artists to build and create these areas. And so I'm super excited to join in with you guys. You'll hear behind me the live Twitter Spaces that's going on with a bunch of the collections, 7 collections that have come together, 8, and kind of you'll see even more. Kind of jumping in because I think everyone's really excited to try and join and get a sense of what's possible here in the Metaverse when we come together and experience things. And so let me walk you through sort of the how to log in essentially with the Volt's vault. And so right now you can see I join Mona. And this is the link. It's in the Twitter Spaces right now. If you go to Twitter Spaces, it's on the link up on top, the pin link. And so you grab the spaces, you jump into this space. And so, it's pretty typical in terms of controls. Click there, move. The old WAD, I guess reverse is S. Literally, this is the first time I've been in here since I covered it, so long ago. And this is the spaceship that we're currently in. So then if I want to get out of the mouse, I push escape, and that puts me out of the mouse because I want to show you guys how to jump in here into the token. Gaston is going to be joining us. Let's go, Gaston. And so you go to the link. You can see on my Twitter the vault. So vaults.me en vault. And so you go in and then you'll connect your wallet up to the right here. No transactions whatsoever. It's just a verification sign. And yes, please be careful with the links. There's nefarious people all over. But if you go through my Twitter or the 3D Hub Lab Twitter, you'll find the good links. And so you click on those, and you jump in, and it'll tell you, okay, you have a Volts here. I'm a Degen, and I have a Metashima ready to go and ready to play today in this wallet. And so, and it has the partner collection avatars to the right here. So it's a really good overview, but it's like, hey, this is the stuff that I have. And so let's say I want Gaston to jump in with us. And so I'm going to go to the VRM. I'm just going to click it, copy it, and it's in my wallet. This is the simplest thing. It's about once you get used to getting involved with the vault, you click it, and then you go back to Mona, and then you go down here to Avatar, this little T-shirt, and you're like, oh, Mona Wallet, Ready Player Me. Ready Player Me is everywhere now. They are taking over. But we're going to import our custom VRM. I'm going to drop it in. I haven't done this before. Let's try it. Do I have Gaston? Is it going to be instantaneous? Whoa, there he is. Gaston is in the house. Bonjour, monsieur. Allons-y. All right. And now he's here and he's ready and he's rocking. I feel like I've lost everybody. Or is everybody here? And is everybody hanging out without me? I'm definitely in the Pandora link. Maybe I need to follow the actual link here. Let me try that. It's hard. I'm trying to listen and support the team too. But I wanted to show you guys. I know this is going to be such an awkward episode. I apologize. Because this is all done live and everybody's working really hard right now in the back channels actually to make sure that the tech is going okay. And so I'm on Spaces, I'm on Discord, trying to do some problem solving. I'm going to go to another link. it may have popped me out because there were just so many that popped in at the same time. We were like hanging out, yay! And then it just like pop, and then like suddenly I was by myself. So I might have gotten kicked from some sort of main event here. But let's try and see if we can troubleshoot together. Let me find the spaces and then the link.
Your wallet, and then from there, when you go into the vault, you'll see all the participating 3D projects all in one place, which I think is super unique. And then when you click on the avatar that you want to load, there's a tab that says 3D Viewer, and right there you can hit copy, and that generates the encrypted VRM link. So literally just one click. And then when you go over to Metaverse, go to Avatar and paste custom VRM link, and that's it. So now for the collab avatars, what's amazing and I think unique is the fact that our system actually scans both Polygon and ETH and detects multiple tokens inside the wallet. So if you own a Metashima and a Void, it will give you the Void Metashima combo. If you own a Void and a Cultivate, it'll give you that combo. If you own a Volts and a Metashima, it'll give you that combo. Even multiple faceplates for the Metashima, reading the individual traits. And there's more. I'm actually going to wear my Clone Force Void, also show off in a minute, and my Volts Void. So the idea here is that these projects are going to continue to cross-pollinate and unlock more secret characters. Reminds me of like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
That's sort of the alpha here. Is a lot of the groups have been hanging out in the 3D Hub, just like saying like, well, we could trade stuff, just like swap stuff, and like it's hilariously awesome. Like just the ideas that are going on right now, guys, of interoperability between the projects. It's really phenomenal.
With a Metashima character and some Meta Travelers traits, and just kind of unlocking all this interoperability between projects. And then there'll be more projects joining the 3D Vault as well. And the idea of this is so these communities can come together and hang out in the
I have the right link when it's taking this long to load.
Jump in with one click and represent multiple forms of ownership.
It's a lot of people that signed up, so
it's a really
this is why this is a beta, guys, and this is why I bring you guys this stuff live because it's awkward and it's historic because it's the first time we're all doing this together, and it's definitely beta. We want to make sure that's clear that this isn't anything finalized. That's why we introduced select projects to get involved. Definitely the builders in the 3D Hub Lab who are really known for getting into spaces and doing this problem solving, and that's kind of why I'm on Discords right now, just trying to make sure that all the communities are sort of in tune and able to do what we all want to do, which is hang out and chill, just kind of like on the spaces, but in the metaverse. Okay, here we go. Okay, now it's a room full of others. That's better.
Agree.
So I'm gonna walk off here, say what's up to the avocado. Oh, dude, look at all the fam in here. Yes. Lialelo, Kobe 1. Let's go.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I will take it from here. Thank you for having us here in Mona.
I'm gonna stand over here so I can just see my magic.
Projects that I have joined this collaboration, which is basically
I'm getting booted.
A long story short, we started working on the encrypted link for avatars some months ago, and we already have hosted a hangout with Mona and with our community. So I am Stanford's from the team.
That was my bad. That was actually my bad.
And the encrypted link is a technical solution that we have developed on our website, and that's
Well, there's the link for everybody in the world.
tweets that we are sharing now.
Let's see.
solution. And
So I go back to my Volts token, and I want to say, hey, let
innovation that
me
we are bringing today,
copy,
as perfectly explained also by who digitalized,
jump in
is
here.
shortening the process to access the metaverse. So if you ask what was a limitation in the experience, is technical skills that are requested to the collectors
Load my
to
guy.
download the 3D files, eventually work them, making them ready for the metaverse. And Monoverse has
bloody
given
hell,
this
this is-
input box for the
Hey, I hear Granite, son.
link, and we decided to implement it, expanding its capacity, encrypting, and so adding of security to
I'm live streaming right now, so I am
Yeah, maybe Grannis and Prime's stream is doing better on YouTube. You try him. We're all sort of glommed up here. Let's allow the use of our microphone. Yo, 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 what's up, Grannis and Prime? This is Minty Fresh. I hear you. I am...
It is also getting updated in the case when you are selling or
updated in the case when you are selling or transferring your token. So it's absolutely safe and private. And this basically is going to create many opportunities of small hangouts or big
Show my
hangouts
cursor.
that can be organized.
Oh no, poor Mona.
Because if I tell you, hey, go to the vault, you log in on our website.
It's too many at once. But that or just maybe my rig, let's be fair. It's my rig that's sort of freezing up. There's just so much going on. I mean, I'm not on an IBM, and so IBMs tend to be, or the PCs tend to be a bit more suited for, I feel like Unity-based things.
But honestly, we are very much in love with Monoverse because it stands out for the technology. It stands out for the smooth experience, the rendering of the worlds, and also the variety of the worlds that have been published by Mona. Really puts it at a
Yeah, so I have an M1 on an Apple, on one of those little desktop deals. And usually it's, fairly powerful enough. Maybe I just don't have enough RAM. I feel not enough RAM. Connection, not horrible.
Yeah, thank you for going into
But I might have to get out of
And this work is definitely not easy, so I see and honor you guys for all of the hard work you put in.
Let me try and reboot into there. But this gives us an opportunity to review how to jump in. So let's go. So I'm going to go through...
This is amazing. And I'm a DJ. If
And...
pin up, I know you said there was another tweet you wanted to pin up to the
see,
top.
let's listen to our feed as we go here.
Access the VRMs. I think this is a great time to pin that there.
Absolutely. I'm going to do that right now. So I will pin it up top, and it's really cool to see all these avatars in one space. I am going to be having the ship take off. We're about to fly through space, so I think I want to ask everyone to board the ship if you're standing outside, as we go ahead and close the doors.
Yeah, everybody else is getting this. All the projects are reporting currently. Like all my discords are like, yes, we're experiencing some server overload. I mean, it's such a great turnout, and thank you everybody for getting the word out and pitching in. We try to give like a really solid number of people. I don't know if it's being oversubscribed because the link is being shared publicly at the moment. But yeah.
Also, of course, if you want to join the giveaway, make sure that you like and retweet the mega thread that has all of us on it, and
so
comment which one you would like to win underneath the dress, and then look forward to the after party.
We
after
have.
this.
There's an after party. Hello.
I'm about to pin up the Volts tweet. I'm just looking for the. And I'll let you guys take it away while I find that tweet.
For sure. if you guys would like to receive a POAP from Mona, hop in World. Rizzle is in there handing out the link to the guest book.
All right, just
so
trying to coordinate with
that guest
the
book, you will be eligible to receive a POAP
community.
from us. And in addition to the after party at 2 p.m., Mona will be having our weekly community call in Discord. So if you're not already in our Discord, you can join at the link in our bio.
Join the Mona Discord.
And you can meet us there today for a really cool call discussing some of our latest feature updates that went live this week, which were really special, and we're looking forward to seeing how the community continues to grow and push the metaverse forward with these updates. Rizzle, how you feeling?
Let's go.
I'm ready to blast off. I was guarding the cockpit up here. It's crazy to see if you stand here, like sort of beginning where you spawn into the ship. There's just a constant barrage of avatars just like popping into this thing, and it's cool, man. It's like what Trip Yogi and I actually like go way back. I don't know if he knew that I was going to be here, and I didn't know that he was going to be here. So it's
such
cool.
a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, right. It's funny how it all.
It's a small world.
Stuff like this, where you got a bunch of
Let
community
me
members just trying to
tap.
collaborate.
All right, let's go back into the
And inevitably, what
the
happens
Vault Vault.
when that happens, everything breaks because everyone's
We'll
so
connect our
excited to
wallet.
pilot the thing simultaneously. So I'm on my third go around, but Rizzle is aboard the ship, following instructions. It looks like we're still on the ground here. But I'm ready for blast off whenever we get the sign.
boom. Look at that.
Yeah,
It's gonna get
break-
faster
breaking
and
things is
faster.
what we do best, and
Got a little
honestly,
gas
it's
in the
like
tank there,
they put
just
a
in
smile on
case.
my face, right? It reminds me of the
Actually,
old
again, no
days
transactions here,
when you
guys.
pile in and
Only
everything
signing
grows.
off.
It's like
Acknowledging the
having that
wallet
problem is a
connection.
good problem.
No transactions
That
whatsoever.
there's
Please
more
be on the
demand
lookout for anything
than
like that, and let us know
has ready.
at
That's
3D
what
Hub Lab on
developers
Twitter.
do. They're
If you
building
see
tech
anything
at leading edge,
sus,
bleeding literally the
we
servers
want to
are
know
bleeding.
from the
So
community.
y'all
You guys are
here
frontline.
first, and
So yeah, so I'm like, okay, I've got the Shima. Oh,
I appreciate you
and
saying
I've got the
that,
volts.
right? Because
Maybe
it's
I'll
like,
just.
this is the bleeding edge,
I wonder if I can just
and
go with
if
my
you
Shima.
break something,
What do you
it's a
think?
sign that like you did something right? You
Or
pushed
volts.
the tech
Maybe volts low poly.
too far. You did things like a little bit too
Maybe the
hard.
low poly volts
And
is
in some sense,
combo.
I look at
Ooh.
that as our job, right?
So yeah, I
We're,
wanna
like,
combo
almost
that.
out here on the bleeding edge
Can I
pushing
combo
this,
that?
So let's see how far it goes, and we're
Combo.
on the
Okay.
edge for sure. I'm on like round 3 or 4 of refreshing
Ooh.
the edge. of my
Okay.
browser.
Amen.
We're getting somewhere here.
Well, I don't think anyone
Combo.
anticipated hundreds and hundreds of
And
avatars
there's
to
the
all meet up
PNG.
together. But isn't that the most beautiful thing ever? Like, this is what, having empty metaverse land is pointless without these digital identities
VRM.
and seeing people represent
There's a copy of VRM,
every
sorry.
type of project all hanging out together under the umbrella of the idea of
Literally, this is how new
interoperability
this is.
and
I got
coming
introed to all this
together
stuff
instead
months
of,
ago.
being,
I brought you through this months ago
creating
with the
silos
Monaverse
in the
individually
metaverse. I think
and
this is
with
a great reason
Volts Me
why,
individually.
the servers are being
Months. This is like
built
6-7 months ago. So sorry, I'm like still trying to catch up. I'm like, oh yeah, this is how it goes. But they've refined and they've refined and they've made things simpler and simpler. And so now we're gonna go to
There's also a video tutorial on
the
how to jump into the
Monaverse itself.
and then just make sure
Very precise
the
link.
second pin tweet, that is the actual link to join us in world in the same instance. So you will have to use that invite link.
That's the problem, right? Like you guys saw me,
actually,
I popped
Rizzle,
into
do you
another
wanna be my
instance, and I think that
captain
that's the
and,
tough part about
start the-
when you're doing an
start the shift
instance.
here?
It all gets
Because,
put onto
having
ostensibly
trouble
one
with the
server.
cockpit at the
And that's why you have in
moment, bit tied up,
Decentraland,
so-
a limit of how many people can be in world at a certain time, even if you go to the same event, which is kind of weird sometimes. Like you can be there with some people, but then like your friends are like, oh, I'm in server blah 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 blah, come to this server, and so you have to kind of make sure you're on the right servers. And so it's clear that when we started this, I went into a different instance to start things up, and so you saw how quickly that went. And so when there's no stress on the servers, you saw how instantaneous that was. When you have hundreds of varied different avatars, it's kind of incredible.
I agree that I'm competent enough to open this door in the event that everything crashes. Vega's just taking on that responsibility, it sounds like.
Yeah, so there's a button right in
We
the
got
very
Vega in the room
first-
again.
wherever the
What's up,
captain
Vega?
seat would be, there's a screen, and if you tap that screen, everyone will get a 20-second alert from the onboard AI systems that the hull is about to close, and then whoever's not on the ship is going to be left behind.
Okay.
So apologies for that. If you do get left behind, just
You're not on the
refresh the
ship.
page, and it should load you into the ship.
Oh, that's
so
badass.
there's a little secret
So there's a
there.
takeoff
Look,
sequence.
I've got
Literally, if you're
20
not on the
people
ship,
headed
it's
towards
gonna
the
leave you.
captain's hall.
Yeah, be careful heading into the captain's hall. I made it there. The Shima picked me up. I flew over everyone. I was on the road to greatness, and I tripped at the last hurdle. So Vega, watch that banana skin, brother.
I'm back. I made the journey, but I deferred to Vega to do the honors.
All right.
Go,
I'm in
Vega.
here. I'm in here. Do I just like click it with my mouse, or do I click it with a button?
Yep, click it with your mouse. You have like a little dot that's in front of you, and it will say, when you mouse over it, it will say like orbit, I believe. When you mouse
Okay,
over
we're
the
trying
right
to
thing,
onboard Vega
click
here.
on it with your left click, and then
Got all
it
of our
will automatically
people.
close the hull doors, and then we will enter orbit.
Okay.
Yes. Also,
This is
this
so
one
much
of
pressure.
I was just gonna say this is one of the first spaces to utilize the new Mona reactor features, which is that feature that we're talking about right now. That's one of them.
I'm gonna
it's
try and
the
get
spaceship is
away.
literally about to
I like
blast
how it
off. It's the
automatically
coolest
loaded
thing in the
Gaston.
world.
That was
and
interesting.
again, this space is available on the marketplace for 1 ETH.
I'm just gonna try and get out of there.
Also,
Go to the
if you
captain's
do get left
cockpit
behind,
here.
I think you get sent to purgatory.
Hang out.
So
Oh,
make sure
whoa.
you guys are inside the spaceship.
I'm in there. Okay, let's go. Oh, cool. There's Vega.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just crashed.
He did just
No.
crash. I'm still
I was
in.
right here next to you. Hold on.
And
I
I
crashed too.
nope.
Let me come back.
I'm almost about to crash.
I knew it was coming, Vega. I was just waiting.
But yeah, this is we're definitely looking into the crashing here at Mona. You know, these things
Yeah.
take time.
I'm
to
a
make
little
them, to
crashed. You can
ensure
get
the
that
highest
sense when
quality
everybody's left the
possible.
hangout
So
immediately and we have
thank
to
you
log
guys
back
for
in.
just hopping in here and
We got a
showing us
Metaverse
what we gotta
error.
work on. Love
Well,
it.
Saying
the
that
Wright brothers crashed a bunch of
the
times when they
JavaScript
were trying to build
running the Unity
first
content
plane.
for this page
And
is
so, in a lot of attempts,
loaded with a couple of
innovation
errors.
Had, hundreds or thousands of attempts at greatness, and every time you learn more.
But it is
but
badass to
this
see
is,
everybody in
I
here.
think, the
It's
most
really, really
important point
cool.
here. If we don't
Let me
come
try and
together,
leave.
share ideas, philosophies, test the tech, push the tech farther, then how are we going to build a Web3 space, right? How are we going to build a new form of the internet, or however you want to see it, a spatial internet, or
Okay.
whatever it is? People have to come
Boy.
together and work on
I'm
these
gonna have to
things, test things, be a
do it
part of the
again.
community and the culture.
Page and responsive.
And there's just some things you can't do
I like
with 2D
Chrome, 'cause
JPEGs.
it's,
So I'm really proud of all of these innovative projects.
Really
here
telling you what's
today.
going on here.
And,
You're like, hey, it's
and for Monaverse
not
giving us the
responsive.
space to experience it together,
it's
and I
this
can
page.
see people checking out other
Let me
worlds, and
try.
organizing their own hangouts over the last 2 days. I've seen so many people jump into Monaverse with their avatars, taking photography and video content, and it's just been a really cool thing to see, like, such a rapid adoption. And it's a platform that deserves it. I mean, it's one of the best looking metaverses I've seen. These interactive buttons. I think you guys just launched gamification, and then also collaboration with
this
Tom
page.
Sachs.
Let's reload.
It's going crazy, guys. You're doing something big.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for blast off. I'm in. I got my finger on the button. I'm gonna hit it before I crash. We all ready?
We already blasted off. Oh no.
Oh, you did? Am I in some, I'm on the ground with,
Alternate
naked
realities.
people. You all in orbit? Wait. Launch like a second ship.
Yeah, we were in orbit and I crashed mid-orbit. So I didn't land. I'm probably in purgatory now.
People stuck on the ground here with me in the cockpit that looks like...
But
Well,
yeah.
so I just wanted to co-sign on what was said earlier. We're basically like the Wright brothers, right? whatever we're doing.
The next world, I guess we'll see how that loads as well. Once we, land our ship, we're going to be heading over to another world that is actually really big in space in terms of places to walk around. And so maybe if we're a bit spread out, that may help a little bit. The next one is a beautiful garden with awesome architecture, and after the event, feel free to hang out and take photos and world hop after that. And also don't forget about that giveaway if you haven't yet done it. Make sure that you drop your wallet address. Tell us what project you're looking to win with your ETH address, and retweet, and let us know how when you want to hang out in the metaverse together, in the Monoverse again. We want to organize these groups often, and just like we do Twitter Spaces all the time, we should be hanging out in virtual spaces as well.
Yes, thank you.
Digital Acid, always holding it together.
I was about to say,
one of the best
were
dudes in the
people
space, Digital
to
Acid.
Comment their ETH addresses and things like that.
Ooh, I see a Fiat Lux. You guys see a Fiat Lux up there? I think that's
considering
underwear.
probably
What up, underwear?
have already loaded their
Oh,
avatars.
no.
I'm going to go ahead and pin this tweet at the top. It's the mega thread that
What up,
explains this
Biello?
initiative together. The Avengers.
Meta
of the
Travelers,
Metaverse.
let's
So
go.
there, that's the announcement post.
I'm just going
But,
naked at
it's
this
got a
point
mega thread
to
of
see
all
if
the
I can
information.
get
There's even a landing page that explains
where
the
I can get.
technology, the encryption.
Okay.
So you can
Oh,
read about it,
it pushed the
there,
door on me.
and
That
we
was
even have the video
brutal.
demonstration. Ooh, we got some Meta Travelers.
Maybe they're gonna get
in the spaceship.
rugged if.
Yeah, so that's the pin
if,
tweet at the top. This is the
oh
one
boy.
that you want to comment,
Oh,
retweet,
there I am.
and leave your ETH address with the project
Sorry, I don't
that you would like to win the
use
most. And then we'll give it about 24 hours before announcing the winners,
emojis.
just so we have time to find which projects people are most excited about, and then we will tag you back on Twitter.
So obviously
all the
there's like
winners,
another process
of
there,
the
right?
Prizes, and there's a bunch of prizes, so there's
There's
definitely
another
enough
process
room
there.
to win
There's
something.
Traveler Meta.
So,
What up? Let's go.
If anything, you were a part of history today.
Absolutely.
Razor,
And
what's up,
I would
man?
just like to say a few things before I ask you guys my final question. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you guys for exploring the Monoverse and spending your time with us. This has been amazing.
Yo, that's the game right
Again,
now, is
if
get to
you're
the
interested
cockpit
in learning more
and
about
before we
Mono,
crash.
we have
Let's
our
go.
community call today at 2 p.m., so in about 14 minutes. And we're actually having a town hall with our product team to talk about some of our new features. One that just went live this week, which is our new Mona SDK.
Okay.
Lots of
Oh,
alpha
that's
there.
nice. People are able,
So, yeah,
at least able to
join
get
us.
photos
We'll be in
together.
Discord. You can also explore in the Monoverse as you're listening in on Discord, which is something that we do. We take weekly field trips as well. So, yeah, and then next week we have a lot of big events coming up. We've got Mona Mondays. We've got an avatar drop party on Love Day with the amazing Clara Ballstat. We've got Break Things World next Wednesday.
So I'm wondering if we
There's
can
one
just
for
start breaking up
Cartoons
the
where
tour
they break things
and
using
move on.
Blender, and it's beginner friendly.
Let me try and propose
Next
that.
Thursday, we have an AI incubator space with a guest facilitator, Jeremy Torman. This will be our first time launching this event, a beginner-friendly think tank utilizing AI tools in interactive ways. And next Friday, our community call, every Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So hop into our Discord at the link in our bio to join us, and we look forward to staying connected with you guys. And my final question for you, Anna-Dejan, how do you, or what do you want the metaverse to look like in the next 5 years?
Okay, that's a great question. So, in general, I think a lot of people have this.
Okay, so we're gonna go down
question
to
of what is the metaverse?
non-city streets.
And, generally speaking,
Neon city
something that's
streets.
meta. It's like
Let's try a different instance.
a thing within a thing within a thing, sort of like this layers of Inception. And we already spend, probably 20 hours, 18 hours a day between Twitter and Discord. And
I like how they had like an
everyone,
airplane
not
noise or just like a spaceship noise
constantly, but just
in the environment.
interfacing with,
Something that really I haven't really seen done super well yet. I think that
or sometimes photo and video.
some of the projects that we've covered,
when something's meta, right,
most of the metaverse experiences, very
I think
singular. There's some slight
connect
sound
all these
development, but that
virtual
was like
spaces.
very
We kind of have
sort of
a
full,
MS-DOS version
which is
of it
nice.
right now with the internet. But the
Okay,
internet
let's
consists of a lot of
see
different devices, and there's a lot of
if
next
we can
generation
get
devices that
other
I think will
people
become more commonplace.
in the community
What I'm talking about is like augmented
to
and
also
virtual
enjoy.
reality headsets, as those become more small and refined and affordable, just like mobile phones did, and just like computers were. I mean, computers used to be the size of a room, and now they fit in our pocket and have more computing power than the Pentagon. As these things become more a regular part of everyday life,
Okay, let's
we'll
jump to
in
another
from
space.
different things. It may be mobile phones, it may be computers, it may be via AR,
Neon
or VR,
streets.
or maybe even like projection.
This one I
where
think
you
is
can actually see these things.
is
in
one
your
that's
space without wearing
well.
glasses. There's a lot of technology being innovated in that
That's
way.
nice.
But the idea is when you do something in a
Welcome
virtual
to Neon
space,
City.
it affects your real life.
That
and
has
your real life affects
typically a
your
lot
digital
of
life.
people. This
And,
is one of the
what I mean
ones
by that is
that
you learn
Metaverse
the game and
sort of
somehow
advertises
pay
a
your light
lot.
bill, or these things are all interconnected
This sort of
anyways, but in
cyberpunk
in
city.
a deeper way. And so
Looks
I
like
think
just a bunch of bodies
I'd
are
love to see the UX
sitting down
streamlined,
over
and I
here.
think we're part of that today, which is making things
I don't know how
easy
to sit.
to use without any technical knowledge. I think we're definitely on the route. Like any early adopter knows that tech is wonky when you first try it out. And then over time, it becomes democratized, cheaper, and easier to use. And so I think that people will be able to have these identities that they can carry across different worlds and switch seamlessly. We already have XR devices where in the same headset you can switch from AR to VR to real life. And so I think that all of those things connected, all those efforts, along with, instead, there's another theory
Right.
about zero UI,
So then there's
which
our
is that
guest
basically
is going
AI
to
can understand your patterns and
lead us
your
to
preferences
the next
and
space.
surface things without you
Let
having
me
to click
try
on
and
things.
grab
So I
it
think
down
we'll
here
have
on the
like this
left.
cleaner experience, a more intuitive experience where it's easy to connect with others, share the human imagination. I think is really powerful, and a lot of times when you try to explain something in words like I'm talking about, you can't just transfer the idea in the other person's mind. But with these virtual spaces, it's really unlocking the imagination of humans, whether that be avatars, stories, places, memories. And so when we experience the world from different point of views, from different characters, from different points in history that's been simulated, instead of reading a history book, you can be in that book and see the pyramids and meet the characters. We'll have a different set of memories than we did now, and it will change what being alive means. So, that's my little rant.
Wow, that was a word. I love that. I love your vision and just the way you think about the metaverse. So thank you for sharing. Definitely inspiring. And the space was so teaching, and this collaboration is abundant and incredible. So thank you guys for bringing it here to Mona. So grateful.
Nice.
And I would love for you, I know you were sharing a little bit earlier about some of the things that you'll be doing, like adding the fourth and fifth layer to this interoperability. What are some things we can look forward to from you guys in the next few months?
Absolutely. We've got some big features, and I got to give, this is, Volt's leading this initiative, but I know he's tied up with some logistics, but I do got to say the features that we have coming are really amazing. And some of these things are already, proof of concept, already working behind the lab. And so one of those things is a layer that's really important is security. So some of us own very valuable assets, whether that be personally valuable to us or financially valuable. And so we're going to be implementing the same system as Yuga's
Time to go for a swim.
Dash, where they did delegate cash, and that means that you can show proof of ownership through a cold wallet, a vault, if you will, and then delegate a hot wallet to sign in with our Volt's Vault website, the 3D Vault. And so you'll have that extra choice And then on top of that, another, I think, feature. So that means that you can reduce the amount of connections that your valuable assets have with a bunch of different websites. If we imagine that the metaverse will expand across tons of websites, you probably don't want your wallet.
Oh, he figured out how to dance.
So we have all of your 3D assets in one place, easy to click and jump in. We're working with Mona to just, we're even talking as early as this morning on how to even streamline that process to making jumping in even easier into a world together. So that's something I think you can look forward to. We're going to be adding more collections. We've got a lot of requests.
C is how to
other
dance.
Projects and even individual creators. So this is not just like a project alliance only. If you make your own digital identity and you have a VRM for it, we want to make it so you can either update the vault through a user flow where you'll be able to contribute to the vault, or maybe you're adding these new layers of customization of a custom void or custom vaults, and you want to make that available to all the token holders. And then, of course, the cross collaboration, things like Meta Travelers and Guardian, they'll be able to have their Metashima partner or their Cultivate helmet, and we're going to try to add more and more options as time goes by. So yeah, a lot of, so as we add new collections, then more and more options will open up, and you'll have the same experience. You'll sign in and you go, oh, now I have all
Razor, what's up, brother?
I happen to have, these 3 tokens that have done a cross collaboration and all of that. So I think, the
try to add too many layers there.
Improvement, more options, and improved security.
Johnny
are
G.
really our top goals, and and also being able to meet up together, easily create meetups is another thing, and we want to make the metaverse like one click, like a Netflix screen. So that's our goals, allowing people to represent different digital identities and forms of ownership, and easily switch characters, and basically Ready Player One. And all these partners, this creates a scalable way for us to be able to do that, work together, even connect the lores of the storylines. So, and we're going to be doing ongoing Twitter spaces together to talk about these deep philosophies, and everyone has a different approach, and we'll learn from each other. More importantly, and as a community, instead of creating silos, we'll be hanging out together, living out the dream we want to see.
Sheesh. Wow. That's fantastic. Amazing. Well, you guys all heard it here first. You got the alpha. So make sure you follow everybody that you see on.
So this is smart. Everyone coming to the water's edge?
These amazing
what is he saying?
Things to look forward to.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your time today. Is somebody unmiked?
Yeah. I just would like to thank everyone here for taking part of this incredible start of an adventure in the technology, and also in the fun of hanging out with your buddies in
boy, that's really hard to do.
Of
no snappy shots.
We are having an after
not going to do that.
For whoever wants to
try
proceed exploring, and this has been just tweeted by our main account at vault_me.
Okay,
and we have the tweet that maybe you can pin. I just invite you to maybe pin it, because I don't know if I have the permission to doing that. But a final thank to all the collections that are participating in this adventure, and I will list them because I really want people to just remember who has been here working together with us at Vault. And so we're talking about Amedigen, talking about Clone Force, Cultivate, Metashima.
I think we all got right there.
My
dance moves were too strong.
And thank you again, and I hope to see you very soon for small.
Well, I think is that Jetty? Who is that?
Like this. Thank you, Mola, again.
That's so great. Look at how well the Fiat looks here in this world.
It's
like glowing.
It was the wrong location, so
that's fantastic.
I'm actually going to tweet it out from the Imadigen account or Skull. I just also sent you a DM.
Okay.
We're going to the Temple Garden. You see, we're pivoting on the spot, but we got this.
Look at that, guys. I think that's a really proud moment for Fiat Lux. The design by Robot Pencil, and just the textures and the layering and the lighting, the way that it's bringing that sort of 2D like into this environment, with the cartoon sort of feel into this environment. That's great.
We'll be announcing those giveaways in the next 24 hours. Let's see.
Okay, let's jump into the next.
Real quick, watch this tweet.
ACID, I can tell you, I confirm that the link and the tweet from both is correct. So it's all good.
Okay, cool. Then let's pin that up top.
All right, I'll pin that up on top. You guys should be going into the Temple Gardens, built by memory, but it says Anima. I think that's another space.
That is...
Yeah, it is Anima. We're there.
Oh, we're at Anima. Nice. Hey, look at that. We jumped ahead, and we are ahead with you live. Crypto Media Friends getting alpha.
Can't beat that, and that's all you get here in the Metaverse. So looking forward to staying connected with you all, and hope to see a lot of you in the community call or next week. Thanks, everyone.
Make sure you get that after party link up top. Everybody, quickly before it disappears. Let's go.
Yeah.
There's an after party link. Oh crap. Oh no! I got booted. So many people were coming in off that link. I think it boots out. The first in, first out. First in, first out. I got outed. I'm out. Maybe we can re-out some of the other outers who outed us. Amazing. That's, I guess, yeah, Anima. Okay, so Anima is going to be the after party space. So Anima, we're here, and we're hanging out at the exact location where everybody else is. Oh boy, so a lot of lessons learned, right? But I think ultimately, from the community standpoint, getting everybody together. Really, really fantastic, really phenomenal. Getting, everybody's collaboration from the 3D projects as well as Metaverse working together, really, really massive. And just the idea of interoperability, not just between the worlds, I think was the experiment here, was do we have interoperability between communities? I think so, because I think we all own a lot of these assets from varied communities. Anytime I see a good 3D project, hey, kid, named Beast, I'm like, I'm in, I'm in at Mint, let's go. And so, we want to try and support where we can. We're getting a lot of rugs. I think there's just a hard limit of people who are in this. There we go. My guy turned. Interesting how it's reading it, right? How the VRM link works. The VRM link lives on a secure server, highly encrypted server, and so it sits there. And that's the thing, is it's away from your wallet too. So it's indeed this concept of I got this big hammerhead came in the screen and he hammered me. He gave me the hook. That's like a deadly looking avatar to run around with. I can't type in Twitch anymore. It says I need to follow the account for a month. Oh no. Yo, this is great seeing everybody. Loving all the dance moves. Let's go. I'm live streaming, so I'm watching all your guys' dance moves. And I'm just gonna have to reboot. I think that's the thing. Maybe just refresh. We'll try a refresh. But having, you know, these projects come together, I think proved to be so beneficial because we got, you know, interoperability between us. It's like, yeah, you know, but then it was just like, well, why can't I just wear your thing and then I can like give you the file for these shoes? Like, just like all these like really great collabs that if you know, like Volts has amazing shoes. FYI, I should do like just a sneakerhead one. I'm not a super sneakerhead myself. I'm a slight connoisseur, but I am very. I don't know. I just don't go after certain grails. Some people are like, "Oh my, this is the best," and I'm like, those are kind of ugly Yeezys. But like, you know, certain ones, especially in the metaverse, are just pretty sweet. And having, you know, like minds, you know, also care about that. How the look of, you know, what goes on an avatar's feet is dope.
I see Arc Knight. Definitely one.
This is great. Everybody's jumping more into the voice chat.
Hear you.
You got guys. Oh, Yellow's here. Yeah, hit C and then let's jam.
Let's go. Let's dance.
I went back on the spaceship and did the flight from start to finish. I was the only one in there. So cool.
Mission accomplished. You're the one that gets the POAP. You win.
I want to do that too. Question: do you guys know if you can disable the notifications where it says "I guess joined" or "guess"?
I also wanted to know that.
Yeah, I need to get rid of it.
Anytime I press it, it boots me.
I think that's also causing an issue, especially with hundreds of people logging in and getting, you know, dropped out. It's like, yeah, there's like so many notifications. So it's like if there was a way to hide that, I think that would probably.
Oh no, I got booted. Pop him back in. So the big takeaway, interoperability, having, you know, these projects come together, having these metaverses open up themselves becomes sort of clear now what the path is. You know, as we've been covering on the show, interoperability is key. The key to that is VRM file. And so by having this VRM file, we're able to
yeah, I mean, this is what these spaces are for. Is like we can break stuff and get suggestions, you know.
Just dance.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean,
so
I placed my
the
bet on it.
big takeaway is, you know, interoperability, and having interoperability gives us not just with the metaverse now opening up, interoperability between the projects, sharing, you know, elements, and you know, I think thereby potentially, I was gonna say what's up to Arc Knight. Yes, a long time coming, Arc Knight. Me and you dancing, brother. Let's go. This is a crazy thing. It's like, you know, we're all like here, seeing each other for like years on other platforms. All right, I'm gonna jump back into my live stream and comment a little bit there about all this dope stuff that's going on, but I'm gonna grab a quick picture. Santo-san, hold on, let me get a picture of you in there. Can you stand next to me? Yeah. So taking some photos and having a good time with, you know, friends at really a lot of us have been in these projects for well over a year, and having this capability is there you go. I want the guest stone. Oh no. The crotch shot. Gaston crotch shot. I think he just does it if I wait here, he'll jump back in. Wait again. I'll grab the Mona. And kind of. Amazing. So having this interoperability gives us, the collaboration between ourselves, as well as the actual lands themselves. And I think that, we've often thought of that, like, okay, well, I want to go to whatever land I want to go to. I want to go and I want to build at whichever land is most, I think, best incentivized, that looks the best, that, probably is done well in Unity, an advanced version of Unity, or, Unreal Engine. And so, you want to try and have this idea of freedom. And so, but that freedom, right? It's just like, oh, well, then I have to connect my wallet to each and every one of these metaverses. And it's just like the level of experimentation for me goes down, because I'm just like, I want to secure those assets. And so there might be a bit of a private room snapshot. But, having these projects, work together and have this interoperability between, I'm going to say that 9 times, sorry, interoperability between worlds and avatars. I better turn up. They're trying to call me, maybe.
Yo, G Money, you right behind me? Where are you at?
Is so rad.
So people from the BD fam are saying that the Metaverse is like an upgraded spatial. I like that, and I like that perspective. Really, it's real clean.
You know what? I'd rather say this. Wait, I'm gonna find me at the coming soon sign.
Okay,
I love
cool.
that comparison.
Yeah, the shading and
Just like spatial, it does have all the dance moves. I like that.
Can you use Monoverse on mobile?
Yes and no, because Monoverse needs keyboard and mouse input.
Got it. I mean, that's the only thing.
I crashed again.
The only thing spatial has going for it, but yeah, this is clean. No, I feel
Because
again.
I did try Monoverse on my mobile. I have like Galaxy 20 Ultra. It works, it doesn't lag, but we have a keyboard and mouse to test it out.
Got it. I need to refresh so I can see ground.
Soon. You see me?
Yeah, mine's crashed, bro. I'm gonna come back in. I'll come find.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
kick
crashed
it.
too.
And Kryptoni in the live stream right now. Come over to the coming soon sign. He already registered, and I put the link in my live stream so that people who have stuff can.
Let me jump in there. What a few notifications. Let's go. Okay, for those in the know, this avocado thing is badass. All right, there's underwear again.
Really impressed.
Yeah, what's up, underwear?
If you can see me, I'm in the robot in the middle, breakdancing. It's the white box avatar. I needed to get the Shima with the speeder fin, but I couldn't.
When you say you're in the middle, are you like by the water? I'm just trying to find everybody.
The coming soon.
Yeah, so I'll head over to the coming soon screen.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, same.
Oh no, I see you guys crashing out. I see everybody leaving. It's hilarious. When it crashes, it says everybody leaves.
Oh no. I think the cool thing is you can still talk.
It is tight, yeah.
So we can still vibe. It's all good.
You can still hear me, right?
Yep, I hear you.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's, if you think about the amount of audio and all the different, there's so many things that are probably contributing to us crashing this. But I mean,
Is that good? Fresh? Sorry.
It is. Yo, what's up?
Okay, there's a link, I sent it to you, G, to join the Temple Garden. Let's see if we can go there. I'll meet you there. I'll be there.
Okay, cool. I got a couple people from stream. Can they join or no?
Go solo if you can.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'll go solo. I am still live streaming though.
Me too.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Kryptoni, mingle, my dude. They got a bunch of cool people in here. I'll be back. Kryptoni is the one. He's in here learning anyway, so ain't no stress. He's blessed.
Okay, let's grab a quick hello. But like I said, a lot of awkwardness because we are so early, and I'm happy to bring you this, guys, because again, this is historic for these projects to come together, establish community between each other. The idea of developing marketplaces that have interoperability, just even trading or just like sharing assets is really, really cool. I mean, you've seen some of the fleets that are being developed, so maybe those environments become part of shared assets. And so because when you do this process of establishing a central sort of vault or a central wallet interaction that is not about your wallet, it's a warm wallet interaction. So you keep your assets in a cold, and then you have your VRM held in a warm wallet, and that is the wallet that interacts with all of these worlds, keeping your assets safe, also verifying your identity, your connection to that asset. And so, I think as Vega was saying, unless somebody wants to right-click your 3D asset and create it, go into Blender and create it, it's just you can't stop anybody from doing that. But it's a very advanced right-click in it, and so not many people are going to try to do that. And you sort of get called out for it pretty quickly as this develops, because people are like, hey, that's my avatar, dude. Get the F out of here, and you'd be at banning and all this sort of stuff. So I'm going to jump in and say hi, and
One of our founders.
and thank you guys.
I'm gonna end this call because I have their voice talking at the same time. The in-game stuff.